20 million poets ago, we swam in the primordial ooze of poet wannabes, hoping to evolve. 20 million poets later, we crawled onto dry land. 10 million more, we stood on our hind legs, and eventually we walked upright. We began to communicate with grunts. We wrote symbols on cave walls. We developed letters and joined them to form words. We have evolved. But sometimes my mind still swims through the ooze for just the right word. Simple things. It's the simple things I miss most. Standing with my love embracing, gently against each other pressing. To take a walk in the rain without her wheelchair or her cane. To hold her hand and remember when the left didn't curl, nor the right tremor. It's the simple things I miss most. The sweet sound of her voice, unbroken by gasps for air. To sit on the porch swing, staring at the stars, planning our future near and far. To see her face break out in a smile as she lovingly picks up a child. It's the simple things I miss most. My prayer through toil and strife, please, dear Lord, restore my wife. It's losing the simple things that weigh heaviest on my heart. Lying awake, a mist gathered into drops and plummeted to the bottom of the downspout in the rhythm of the heartbeat of the house. A pitter-patter of little feet scurried through the walls of my mind. The ductwork popped and cracked as the house stretched its bones. The boards of the floor creaked. The treads of the stairs moaned under the footsteps of the ghost. The wind whistled an eerie tune as it circled the house. My heart kept pace with the downspout. I drew the curtains tight across the windows of my soul, and my wife's steady breathing gently rocked me to sleep. A gruesome dream. I dreamt a gruesome dream. A giant wasp captured me. She stung me. She wrapped her legs around me. She flew down my street. The people never noticed. She took me to her lair, my empty basement. Alone on the cold concrete and paralyzed, her larvae began eating their way out. I woke in a cold sweat, grateful to be awake. But the fear of being eaten while alive still held me captive. Friendship. Your family comes first, while our friendship waits patiently. I can hold your hand without fear of further obligation. I can cry on your shoulder when others don't want to listen. Even through difficult times, our friendship survives and grows. Your kind ways offer comfort, even through my pain and anger. Your words of encouragement lift away the blues. Others may come and go, still our friendship stands the test of time. We share a helping hand when it's needed most, caring perhaps too much, but keeping that at bay. While others walk away, we walk side by side, sometimes in silence, always offering support. Your friendship is precious to me. Used lumber, new dreams. While standing alone in back of my home, I was cleaning bent nails from used lumber. My thoughts were wandering free. What next will this lumber be? I have patterns for toys, some for girls and some for boys. Maybe a small house for a dog or a bird. I could cut out the alphabet and spell out a word. I could make a frame for a picture of a child, or just take out my knife and whittle a while. Whatever I make, I'll do it with pride, and whatever it takes is how hard I will try. One more? Okay. The training took over. A young poet mounted the stairs. This would be her first performance. Butterflies fluttered inside her as she crossed the stage and started her first poem. Then her training took over. After several more poems, followed by applause after each one, she made her exit, and her confidence was soaring. A young fireman, fresh from the academy, on his first actual call. His blood was pumping fast as he entered the burning building. Then his training took over. He found the child and helped her to safety. He received a well-deserved pat on the back. A soldier entered the war zone for the first time. An old lady with a pitchfork was running toward him. With hatred in her eyes, she yelled at him. He yelled back, "Stop! Stop!" But neither understood the other. She could have been his grandma, he thought. When she was 10 feet away, his training took over. A 3-round burst in her chest. She fell forward, the pitchfork stuck in the ground. She rolled to one side. He advanced, his weapon at the ready. Her eyes were still open. The image of hatred on her face will be frozen in his mind forever. Now he must learn to live with it. His only other choice would have been to die. Thank you.